Okay, it is the most important. It is the main weapon or the main equipment in the case of engineering drawings. It consists of mainly two types which are using. The first one is the wooden pencil and the second one is the mechanical pencil. The wooden pencil are also of different grades, same. The mechanical pencils are also of different grades. The wooden pencil consists of many wooden equipments, means in this case the big lid of the shape of the dimension of the length of the pencil is underneath, and by sharpening only we can able to take the lid of the wooden pencils. But in the case of the mechanical pencil, it is not there. Mechanically we can able to take the lids. There is no any need of sharpening. And if you want to draw very particular, very authentic work, then the mechanical pencil is more useful other than the other wooden pencils. Now next one, in this construction we can able to see in the case of the mechanical pencil, at the top side the drift is given, so that if you want to take the lid out, just we have to push the drift, so that we can able to take the lid out, and by consuming the lids we can able to draw anything by the help of mechanical pencils. Or some mechanical pencils are of automatic, means just by pulling it, just by using it, automatically the lid will come out, which is very helpful to us. Okay, the high quality drawing pencils, as we have studied earlier, the high quality drawing pencils should be used in the technical drawings. The mechanical pencils are available in the refill lids of all grades, means in the case of engineering drawings, many circles, many lines of different dimensions, of different shades we have to draw. So to take the different shades of the lines, the different types of grades should be used, so that it gives the quality of the engineering drawings. Now we will study the pencil grade table, means the lid of the pencils are also of different grades. There are major three grades. The first one is the hard, medium and the soft. The hard grade consists of from the 9H to 4H. The H indicates the hard grade. The hard grades are used to draw the construction lines. Now what is the meaning of construction lines? If you want to draw the projections lines, in the case of engineering drawing, the hard grade pencils from the 9H to 4H are used. For hard grade pencils, as we seen in the table below, the different shades of the grade pencils are given. The 9H consists of the very light shade, means by using the 9H pencils the light drawings are possible. Same for the 8H, 7H, 6H, 5H and 4H. The light, comparatively lights, it depend upon the applications, that we can able to draw the different construction lines. Now the next one is the medium grade pencils. The medium grade pencils consist of different grades such as 3H, 2H, H, F, HB and B. The 3H and all other from 3H to B, it consists of different grades which is used in the application to draw the different machine drawing works. Means if you want to indicate any drawing, if you want to draw comparatively dark work as compared to the shady grade pencils, so for that purpose we should have to use the medium grade pencils. The medium grade pencils are also used for the general line work in the technical drawing. Okay, in the table below we can able to see the 3H, 2H, H and F and HB grade. The HB indicates hard and bold, means it is comparatively dark, but it comes in the category of medium grade pencils only. So that by using the different shades, means the medium and hard, we can able to differ the figure, we can able to change, so we can able to by technically we can able to say that it is possible to indicate the different shades, different construction lines of the figure. Now the last one is the soft grade pencils. As the name indicates, the lead of the soft grade pencil is very soft, so that in this case the very dark drawing is possible. But this type of soft grade pencils are applicable to draw any freehand sketches, and we can able to write that alphabets, means by using the alphabet templates we can able to write the soft grade pencils only, because for the alphabets the hard grade there is no any requirement of the hard grade pencils. We should have to use the soft grade pencils, so that the indications of the hard grade pencils is possible. The soft grade pencils consist of 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B and 7B. The 7B is the hardest one, means if you want to draw the very dark drawings, then the soft grade 7B pencil should be done. Now the next one is the application of the set of pencil. As we had studied earlier, the different grades of pencils are used to draw the different modes of lines. In the table shows the task, means the different lines, the different modes of lines. The second table indicates the lead grade. Third table indicates the line weight. The task consists of, the first one is the construction line. The construction line is possible by drawing the lead grades of 3H, 4H and 6H, which is of light and thin, means it is of thin line and its shade it is light. The second one is the visible object lines, means if you want to draw the lines which should be visible, if you want to visible any lines, then the lead grade having H, F and HB grades are used, which is of thick and dark and shade. The third one is the hidden lines, means if you want to draw the hidden lines in any machine drawing or any engineering drawing, in the case of drafting we have to use 2H and H grade leads, which is of thin and dark. The third one is the center line. Same, in the case of center line also we have to use the 2H and H, and which is of thin and dark. The third one is next one is of the dimension lines. It consists of 2H and H, which is thin and dark. Next one is the extension lines. If you want to draw any line which is extendable in one direction or other direction, for that purpose also the 2H and H grades are used, which is also of thin and dark. The next one is the leader lines. If you want to draw the leaders, means to indicate the dimensions, the leader lines are used, which is of the lead grade of 2H and H, which is also of thin and dark. Then the cutting plane lines. If you want to draw any lines which indicates the cutting planes, in that case the H, F and HB lines are used, which line grades are thick and dark. Then the phantom lines, the lead grade applicable is 2H and H, which is of thin and dark. And the last one, if you want to draw the alphabet letterings, means if you want to write any indication, any alphabet in the drawing sheet, in that case the lead grade of H, F and HB are used, which are of line weight having thin and dark. Now the next one is the protector. The protector is used to draw any particular line at any angle, means as the figure shows it consists of two types. The first one is the 360 degree protector and the second one is 180 degree protector. The 360 protector, in the case of 360 degree protector, we can able to draw the lines, we can able to draw the angles from 0 degree to 360 degree by keeping on the one plane, means without moving the protector we can able to draw very easily. But in the case of the semicircular shape protector, it is possible to draw from 0 degree to 180 degree. We can able to draw in the from more than 180 degree, but we have to move the protector in the other side also to draw the more circles, more angles. Now this figure shows the indication of the degrees. Means as the figure shows, the figure consists of the baseline. The line, it is of baseline, which has the point from where the angle to be drawn. Means if you want to draw the inclined lines of any degree, by keeping the center point as the baseline, horizontal line, and center point, we can able to draw from 0 degree to 180 degree, from the right hand side to left hand side, and same we can able to draw from 0 degree to 180 degree from the left hand side to right hand side. So both side it is possible to indicate an angles. Okay, if you want to draw in the downward direction, then just we have to rotate the protector, or we have to move the protector in the downward direction, then and the more than 180 degrees possible in the downward direction just by adding the degrees of more than 180 degrees. Next one is a French curve. The French curve is used to draw the irregular curves which are not circle arcs of proper dimensions. Means in the case of the compass, the compass are used to draw any circle or arc of the desired dimension. Means if the dimensions are given in the case of circles or arc, in that case the compass are used. But if you want to draw the arcs of any undesired dimensions, means there is no proper dimensions for the arcs and other circles, at that time the French curves are used. The French curves are of many shapes. Means as per our applications, there are many sets of French curves. From that, by the combinations, by taking the use of the French curves, it is possible to draw the different shapes, different curvature shapes which are not proper dimensions. Mainly the French curves are used to draw in the case of engineering curves. Means we will study later on the topic engineering curves, in which the different lines or the different curvatures in the case of engineering curves should be drawn, which is very much useful to draw with the help of the French curve. Okay, the shape varies according to the shape of the irregular curves. Means the shape depend on the different shapes that we have to use the different French curves. We can able to draw the different curvatures like ellipse, parabola, hyperbola by using the French curves which are not of desired dimensions. By different methods we can able to draw the ellipse, but the use of the drawing of the ellipse, use of the curvatures of the ellipse, parabola, hyperbola and other uneven curves are only possible with the use of the sets of the French curves. Now the next one is the circle master. As we had studied earlier, in the case of compass, the compass is used to draw any circle of the desired dimensions, but it cannot able to draw any circles having the minimum dimensions, as we can see in the figure, from the smallest to the largest of the specified standard dimensions, specified standard diameters. It covers in the case of circle masters, so that from the minimum to maximum as per the applications it is possible to draw with the help of circle master. The use of the circle master is very convenient because we cannot able to take the dimension in the compass. For example, we have to draw the 10 mm diameter circles. Just by taking care of the diameter in the circle master, we can able to draw the circle very speedily. And it is not possible to use the small circles, means the minimum diameter of the circle in the case of compass, which is not possible at all. So by use of the circle masters it is possible to draw. Now the next one is the eraser or rubber. Now the use of the eraser is also very much important, because as a human being somewhat mistakes may occur during the drafting purpose, so that for the erasing the drawing work, the erasers are used. The eraser should be soft, means it should not be hard, and it should not leave any other darkness in the case of the sheet which may damage, or which may damage or the sheet also by rubbing more on the drawing sheets. It is also used for the revision and the modification of the drawing work. For example, we have to revise the drawing works, means if you want to convert the dark lines into light lines, then in that case we will use the eraser for lighting the lines. And also, if you want to draw the curvatures, and if there is any error occurs in the curvatures, just by rubbing it we can able to draw the true shape of any curvatures. Now the next one is the drawing paper or the sheet. All the drawing works in the engineering drawing purpose should be drawn in the drawing paper, or as we can say the sheet also. It is of standard dimension, which is made up of wood only. By processing, and it is converted into the paper, but the drawing sheets are of somewhat thick as compared to the simple paper, which is in white in color and having the different dimensions. Okay, we will see the different drawing areas in the case of dimensions. The first one is the trim sheet. Means, what is the meaning of trim sheet? During the manufacturing of the drawing paper, it is coming in the large size, which is of untrimmed sheets, as we can see in the figure. And after cutting the surfaces of the sheet, it will convert into the trim size. Means, in our particular case we will use the trim size sheet, which is of trimmed surface. Okay, on the left hand side, it indicates, in the case of the trim size, these two lines, this line indicates the dimensions of the margin, means which is of 20 mm, as we seen in the dimensions. And on all other three sides, the 5 mm dimension margin should be taken. Now, what is the need of taking the dimensions? What is the need of taking the margin? The margins are used for the proper drawing area work, so that the drawing should not go underneath or should not overlap the sheets which is used for drawing the quality work. Now, the second use of the drawing sheet to take the margins is that after the completion of all the sheets, if you want to bind the sheet, at that time the figure should not overlap, or the figure should not hide in the binding.